To a royal sighting. Just 2 days after Kate Middleton was released from the hospital, Prince William made a splashy public appearance last night. Meanwhile, the family of the nurse who apparently took her life after being fooled by a radio prank is speaking out. ABC's Jeffrey Kofman is in London with the latest. Good morning, Jeffrey.
And good morning to you, Bianna. This is now a police investigation. A post-mortem examination is to be held this week, and an inquest begins tomorrow. While the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge struggle to balance the excitement of being new parents with the apparent suicide of the nurse. Prince William went solo last night at a charity ball, his first public function since his wife's pregnancy was announced. In conversation, he quipped about Kate's illness. "I don't know why they call it morning sickness. They should call it all day and all night sickness." He did not talk about the tragic death, an apparent suicide, of the nurse who fell victim to the hoax call. But he and Kate have issued a statement of sympathy for the family. Jacintha Saldanha came to England from India 9 years ago with her husband and 2 children. On Facebook, her 14-year-old daughter wrote this weekend simply, "I miss you. I love you." Saldanha worked as a nurse at King Edward VII Private Hospital for 4 years. Her family lives 100 miles away in Bristol. While on shift, she slept in a residence for nurses. With no receptionist on duty overnight, she answered the prank call and put it through.
Oh, hello there. Could I please speak to Kate, please, my granddaughter?
Oh, yes, just hold on, ma'am.
The embarrassment and humiliation appear to have driven her to suicide. For Kate, it is yet another test of her new life as a very public royal. In September, a tabloid photographer using an extremely long lens photographed her topless on a private vacation.
While she understood what she was taking on, I think that there have been a couple of things that will have made them go, oh my goodness, we didn't really necessarily think that it was going to be this bad in this day and age.
It is sounding uncomfortably like the life of her late mother-in-law, Princess Diana, who was hounded by the media. We have just learned that William has canceled a public appearance tonight. Kate is understandably lying low. She had been scheduled to appear at the London premiere of The Hobbit this Wednesday, but that clearly will depend on her medical condition. Dan?
Jeffrey, thank you. And this morning, the 2 Australian DJs responsible for that prank are basically in hiding, but there really is no hiding from the global tsunami of outrage headed in their direction. And now, new questions about whether they may have actually broken the law here. Our coverage continues this morning with ABC's Cecilia Vega, who is in Sydney, Australia. Cecilia?
Hey, Dan, good morning to you. Boy, the word tragedy is on just about every front page here in Sydney, and so are the faces of those 2 DJs. They have still not spoken publicly since this joke that went so wrong. It's not just the mounting headlines.
We have got another huge show tonight on
the 2 Australian DJs whose radio prank took a tragic turn may soon have to face Australian police. This morning, there are new questions about whether the DJs illegally recorded a private conversation when they pretended to be the Queen and got through to the London hospital room where Kate Middleton was being treated for severe morning sickness.
Oh, hello there. Could I please speak to Kate, please, my granddaughter?
Their station boss says no laws were broken.
We're very confident that we haven't done anything illegal.
When is a good time to come and visit her? Because I'm the Queen.
DJs Mel Gregg and Michael Christian are in a fragile emotional state since the nurse who answered their phony phone call was found dead. Station executives say the pair is now seeking the help of counselors.
These people aren't machines, they're human beings.
The DJs are in hiding, their Facebook and Twitter accounts now dark.
Yes, we are right now at Spitfire.
Online, the criticism goes on, even from the likes of Kelly Osbourne, who tweeted they should be put in prison. But on the streets of Sydney, Australians we met seemed more forgiving. Some people are saying, that they should be held criminally responsible or that they should be fired. Any of those?
No. No, I think Australians have a very dry sense of humour and it was only meant for just a joke, but I think they've just taken it too far.
I kind of feel bad for them. They were doing the laughs and everything. They didn't mean to hurt anybody.
Well, the DJs are expected to reach out to the nurse's family, and a spokeswoman for the radio station tells us that we will probably be hearing them make a public statement, likely sometime this week. Dan and Bianna?
So interesting to hear the public reaction there as opposed to in the rest of the world.
Try a bit
Cecilia,
mixed.
thank you.